Well, breaking news coming in at this point in time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to meet top cabinet colleagues just after his return from Nepal. This meeting is likely to be on the CSAT issue. The Prime Minister will be the person who will take the final decision on this issue that has in fact escalated into a full-blown controversy. The government had already indicated that the final decision will be taken in a day or two. My colleague Brijesh Pandey is now joining me live for more on this story. Brijesh, it is likely that the Prime Minister will convene a meeting of his top cabinet colleagues today and a final decision on the CSAT exam will be taken today.
Well, yes, a meeting has been convened and the second Prime Minister lands back in Delhi. He will straight away go to 7 ASEAN, where he's expected to meet all the top colleagues of cabinet colleagues of his. And there is a lot of deliberation which is going on in the last 72 hours. And the government know that it has been caught in a bind. And today, today when Venkaiah Naidu, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, when he was leaving for his house, he was leaving for his home, I asked him, sir, when do we expect a situation? So he started blaming the previous government for this delay in the CSAT, the whole CSAT imbroglio, and he said that that the Congress or any other party should not fan the situation which was their making, and though the government is trying its level best, it might take some time. So this utterance by Venkaiah Naidu clearly reveals the anxiety of the government, which knows that it has been caught in a bind, and the fact of the matter remains that the initial responses of the government was that they support the student completely, and they had even set up a committee, but the committee seems to favor CSAT, and the government doesn't know which way to go because it's an electorally sensitive issue, especially in the Hindi heartland.
Absolutely.
Which also, and a section of which also goes to by-polls and subsequent polls, where the BJP as a political party is taking a lot in those area, and this is an extremely sensitive issue because appearing for the UPSC is one of the biggest ambition of most of the university students. So the government is trying its level best in these deliberations to come out with a situation in which it doesn't seem to antagonize these students as well as to arrive at a solution which is amicable to both parties. But it's a very it's a catch-22 situation for the government.
Well, absolutely, it is a catch-22 situation for the government, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on landing back in the country from Nepal, is likely to convene a top officials cabinet meeting today itself, and in the next 2 days, hopefully, we are understanding that a decision on this very contentious issue might be taken. It is of key importance for the government to resolve this matter, given the fact that it is a very sensitive issue, especially in the Hindi heartland.